0.31 divided by 32. Best way of doing this is to multiply this number by 100, so you get 31 divided by 32. So it's easy to work with the whole number. 31 goes in 32 once. Okay? And the trick to doing this is actually put a decimal place after this and then put lots of zeros on. Okay? So you treat it as a big number. So the long division, 1 times 31 is 31. 32 minus 1 is 30. 32 minus 31 is 1. Bring down the 100, because if you bring down simple 0, you can't divide 31 into 10, so bring down 2 zeros to get 100. 31 goes into 100, then put a full stop, put a decimal point there. Goes in 3 times. Okay, so 0 there, 3 there, because you're dealing with 100, the 2 zeros. 3 times 31 is 93. And then the difference is 7. 100 minus 93 is 7. Bring down the next 0. Okay, so that's down, that's down, that's down. 31 into 70 goes 31, 62 goes twice. 2 times 31 is 62. 8. Bring down the next 0. Okay. 31 into 80 goes 31, 62 goes twice. 2 times 31 is 62. 60, 70 is 18 difference. And bring down the next 0. Okay. Then 31, 180 goes 31, 30, 60, 90. Goes 5, 30, 60, 30, 60, 90, 120, 150 goes 5 times. 5 times 1 is 5, 5 times 3 is 15, 15. Okay? So you can go on doing long, the more zeros you put in, the more decimal place you get. Basically 155, so that gives you 25. Okay? So the more the zeros you put on, the more decimal places it gives you. But basically, to answer this question, so this gives you an answer which is T1 goes into 32 1.03225 times. You can check that on a calculator. So we're dealing with how many times is 0.31 going to 32? Well, basically that's 100 times smaller, so you may need to make this value 100 times bigger. So because 31 goes into 32 1.03225 times, 0.31 goes into 32, so 32 divided by 0.31 equals 103.225. Okay? And you can check that on your calculator. So if you go 32 divided by 0.31, 32 divided by 0.31, you get 103.2258 times 0.225, okay? So that's how you do it. Make this 10 times bigger. 31 goes into 32, 1.03225 times. That small decimal place in the calculator actually gives, but that's because I'm putting lots of noughts on. So make that 100 times smaller, this must be 100 times bigger, so it becomes 103.225. If you keep adding decimal place to that, you get another 0 coming down here. And so 31 goes into 250, 5 3s is 15, 6 3s is 18, 7 3s is 21, 8 3s is 24. 8, okay? So 8 goes into 31 goes into 258 times. 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 3 is 24, okay? And then take the difference, which is 2, bring down the next 0. If I bring down the next 2 zeros, because you can't put 31 to 20, okay? So it just goes on creating more and more decimal places.